We give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles that rule well. Okay? And salutations to your brothers that's pushing this truth in sincerity, man. You know? In sincerity. Okay? So Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Yahushai, Bahashem. Rakah, Kodash, Barakatah. Okay? Daniel fasting is excellent for the spiritual and the physical. So Daniel fasting is excellent for the spiritual and for the physical. Okay? A lot of your brothers out there or sisters, you gotta fast. You know, there's different types of fasting. You know, you can do like a day atonement type fasting, don't eat nothing. Or you could do just drink liquids, water, herbal tea. Or you could do a Daniel fasting. You know, you could do a Daniel fasting when you're just eating pretty much God's food and not too much starch, by the way. Okay, God food like bananas, you know, different types of fruits. Okay, sprouted bread, you know. Not Wonder Bread or nature-owned bread. Them bread's not good for you. They're not sprouted. And it's not good for your digestive system. Okay? Good bread is like Udi's or Ezekiel bread. Those are excellent bread for the system and for your digestive system, and it's loaded with a lot of fiber. You know, as the older you get, the more fiber you're supposed to consume. Yeah, because your immune system, it gets weakened as you get older. So you got to put the right nutriments in your body. You got to put the right nutriments and phytonutrients in your body, man. You know, that's why Daniel fasting is excellent. Because Daniel fasting, it really consists of a lot of fiber. You know, that's what keeps the stomach nice and flat. You know, because what fiber does, it pushes the trash from your colon. And once you have a lot of trash in your colon, it'll weaken the immune system, then you're prone to different types of diseases, and colds, and flus, and headaches, and the list goes on. Because everything starts from the colon. Everything starts from the colon. So we're going to get into a little bit of Daniel, man. You know, we'll get a little bit into Daniel. How Daniel locked off the Babylonian food. Or he wasn't consuming Babylonian food. So he made a bet with one of the, I'm gonna go ahead and read it. This is Daniel. I'm gonna start at 2 because this happened during captivity under Nebuchadnezzar, during under the Babylonians. Okay? So this is Daniel 2. And the Lord gave Joachim, king of Judah, into his hand, with part of vessels of the house of God, which he carried into the land of Shinar. Shinar today would be Iraq, or Baghdad, pretty much, to the house of God. And he brought the vessels into the treasure's house of God. And the king spake to Ashpenaz, the master of the eunuch, that he should bring certain of the children of Israel and the king's seed and of the prince, children in whom was no blemish, but well favored and skillful in all wisdom and cunning and knowledge and understanding science, and such as had ability in them to stand in the king's palace, and whom they might teach the learning in the tongue of the Chaldeans. All right, so these 3 guys was brilliant men. They was really intelligent, you know. And what added it onto their wisdom is they having that proper diet. Once you have that proper diet, man, you start thinking clearly. You start becoming more sharp. You know, you let go of that fried food. You let go of all that meat and eat meat moderately. You know, don't eat meat every day. Eat meat like once a week or twice a week, then you lock it off. And you consume a lot of vegetables. You consume a lot of kale or spinach because it has a lot of folate in it. It had calcium in it, which is good for your brain and for your eyes. It had magnesium. You know, eat leafy green foods, man. Consume a lot of that. Eat a lot of nuts, which give you a lot of protein. You know, get the mixed nuts. Also, you get the raisins with the almond. You know what I'm saying? You can live off that. You don't have to consume meat and rice and all these starchy foods, man. Okay, too much starch. And what it does, it raises your it's high glycemic. So what it does, it converts to sugar. And when your system can't store that, that sugar really turns to energy. But when you have too much sugar, it goes into your fat storage, your fat cells, and you start gaining the weight. You start having a big belly. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of brothers out there that's really obese. You could help yourself by letting go of the starchy food, because too much starch, it turns to pretty much fat. That's why a lot of people got big bellies, because they eat too much starch. And they sneezing because too much starch. You know, too much starch ain't good for the system. You know, you gotta let go of that meat. Take a break off that meat, man. Take a break off of dairy. You understand? But I'm gonna keep reading. You know, I don't want to be sidetracked. Okay, even though it's going with the struggle. It said, and the king appointed them a daily provision of the king's meat and of the wine which he drank, so nourishing them 3 years, that at the end of they might stand before the king. Alright? Now among these were the children of Judah, Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, Azariah. And Mishael was from the family of Zechariah. It was like a royal family. Okay? It said, unto whom the prince of the eunuch gave names. You know, they changed their name and gave them Babylonian names. You know, just like the movie Roots. He said, what's your name, boy? He said, Kute Kinte. He said, nah, your name is Toby. He kept whipping at him until he acknowledged, hey, my name is Toby, man. Them whips. He took a lot of hits, man, but after a while, he had to give in, man. Because them whips was filleting your skin, man. They sting. It's not a good feeling. You understand? But anyway, the point that I try to make, you know, during Roots, got rid of the Hebrew name, and they gave him a Babylonian name, man. Okay? That's why when you come to this knowledge, you change your name. Whatever your name was in the world, man, you change your name to a Hebrew name that fits your personality, your character. Okay, my name is Bakar, chosen. Okay? It said, and the kings appointed them a daily, I'm on verse, Salakia, I'm on verse 7, Daniel 1, verse 7. Unto whom the prince of the eunuchs gave names, for he gave unto Daniel the name Belshazzar, and to Hananiah, Shadrach, and Mishael, Meshach, and Azariah, Abednego. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not, in other words, a quick note, Daniel means God is my judge. Daniel means God is my judge. Hananiah means God is gracious. Okay? Mishael means who is or what God is. Or who is like God, pretty much. So the word Michael, who is like God, the word Michael. Okay? Because Michael is one of the top angels of the Most High. He's a powerful angel. So who is like God? Azariah, Lord has helped me. Azariah, Lord has helped me. Okay? So names does have meaning. So I'm going to 8. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with a portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. Okay? So now, so that's right. So Daniel at that time wasn't drinking no wine. He wasn't eating no meats. He was eating God's food, man. He was eating Yahweh's food, man. You know, wheat at that time was fermented. He was eating that. He was eating beans, peas, lentils. That's what he was eating. You know, God's food, man. Because God's food has a lot.